the Mantse, and the President of the Ghana Traditional Council, and all the elders and the chiefs here, we want to thank His Excellency very profoundly for giving us this opportunity to come to his beautiful abode and welcome us so warmly. We are most grateful. We are just here to come and greet him and to wish him happy Father's Day in advance. So, Your Excellency, on behalf of all of His Royal Majesty and all of us, we say a very blessed and a happy Father's Day. You've been a wonderful father to the whole nation, and you continue to be a wonderful father. May God richly bless you, give you many, many more years of good health, that you will continue to be there for us. Your Excellency, I'm Justice Julian Haile Sarkodie Mensah, the Chief of Staff of His Royal Majesty Teiko. He is the Chief Priest of the Ghana State. He is Nai Wulomo.
Welcome.
Numo Mantse the Third. He is the Nai Wulomo, the Chief Priest of the Ghana State.
Abiasuma. Bonio. Abiasuma. Bonio. Abiasuma. Bonio. Oyechi. Kufuor. Amuaya. His Excellency, the Gamaji, His Royal Majesty, Dr. King Taki Teiko, Gamaji, and the President of the Ghana Traditional Council.
Yakakusuna ke wano kuti papa no kajano to no to o nya wanyana ni diga fe june ni jalawa ni wo pa wo bona fe ye ton su ke chapa papa ni wo kele ni wo waya ni wo bi le gbe ni wo fe o
ni jalawa
Edumsikia jomo, edumsikia shwelemu, edumsikia noya, edumsikia wala. Eya keye wojele mi pokona nuko ni pa moni, edumsikia shika. Agbene ye wogan ke atobulu. O he samoni pejini. Yo wojwetre ni yo twimi ake game. No tino ni woke wole. Yo wombi jomo. Wombi shwelemu, wombi noya. Ni ebanye woyi, wo fen wo chen. Ni ye lodo bi ake jomo ni yo enna leboy. Ni kegbe pele wo ti wo benkele. Ake ni feche echon wo. Ghana mamu fen chen. Wo wombi ake no ne tun ha Ghana ma fe jomo hale. Ke bi ke na bi ke shwelemu fen. Mene wombi ke bleku kan ebote do mi eye nu ni ko janu ajole eyin afi fan esa afi tu efe ni e ton efe na agbaje e dem ke kan se wopo eni na mo ke ton la mo na ki no fe no ni wo bi o efe ni me nyo mete wa pe jomo ye je na kan jomo kwa ni na ni wo sa fi ke wo shi agbo egbele ni wo ba na le de ke no ni no fe no ni afi gbechi ni awo aje eje mi ni no kwa kati wo kelete shi wo hishi ake mwene digbe ni wo nche de nche fu enus ake wo kela na chapa ke je mwene ka shi na no wo kele ile hu ikewo wo shita mo fe jomo ni jomo ni na wo hale happy Father's Day in advance.
The two queens will help to present it to you. And we also have a love letter on top of it. No, right?
welcome His Majesty Dr. King Majesty King Teiko Tsuru.
The second.
Well, I was going to say Dr. the second. When I heard from my office that His Majesty was going to pay me a visit, I was beside myself with joy. Joy because I remember that, of course, I had read in the papers about his parents, especially the father. And I remember in those days, I think in the 50s, 60s, my big brother was on the campus of the University of Science and Tech. It became Kwame University of Science and Tech. And his father was also there. They were both professors. My brother was a professor of chemistry, and His Majesty's father was of architecture. And again, a nephew of mine, I'm sure you would remember him, J.B. Kufuor. Well, they were like age groups and contemporaries. So when I read that he had ascended the throne of his ancestors in the papers, I was, as I said, so happy. Because I remember Ni's father once was touted to become the Gamanche, but well, if it's correct, he didn't want to be at that time. But as destiny would have it, even when the fathers wouldn't do it for whatever reason, I don't know, now the state has turned to the son to take the great throne of the Ghana state. And we should all be aware that Accra now is the capital of the whole of Ghana. And it's such an honor to have a very highly educated, enlightened person chosen to be the traditional head of the capital of the nation of Ghana. I'm sure ambassadors, dignitaries from all around the world, when they visit Ghana, of course Accra would be the first stop, and they would want to see a bit of our tradition. And so the Gamanche's Palace might be some of the first stops for them. And it's just proper and right that we should have a king that would understand and appreciate the evolution of the global society. And the elders couldn't have chosen a better king than His Majesty. Today, as I said, when I heard, I was happy. I thought Ni would come. I didn't know he would come with the splendor of and majesty of his throne, like I've seen. The Wolomei, the horn, the drums, the chiefs. I'm overwhelmed. If I had anticipated that it would be such a situation, with the full retinue coming with His Majesty, perhaps I would have gathered some friends and colleagues around. One, my wife, who loves tradition. Unfortunately, these days, with aging, she's not able to be here by my side to welcome His Majesty. But she's very much alert and aware. And she also served in the Tech Hospital, University Hospital. She's a nurse midwife by training. And in fact, matron of the Cocoa Clinic, which is a stone throw from Gamanche's Palace. So, but she's not able to be here with me now. she extends her welcome.
Habitation desolated. But the voice keep calling me to take back my belonging. And here I am, uniting torn and shredded people, cleared of what belongs to them. Oh, turn your papa from Asasiafia. Oh, she cardinals of this road, rain your peace unto this land. Bring unity to our people and bring love to all mankind. Niga abiasuma boni. Ga ekobepe ji o Ga fe ekobepe ji o. Okwefe. Abiasuma boni.
Ago.
Amen.
Ago. Wait.
Amen.
Oma here in yellow. Ni biane ebatawa ego ebata.
Yeah.
Twin jole afi ino.
Yeah.
Joma wulu abu esiane.
Yeah.
Akekile ni akedrole.
Yeah.
Ida akeshi mene gbine egme gangbe.
Yeah.
Ye idabo ami.
Yeah.
Eba fe kuwe.
Yeah.
Eba fe kuwe.
Yeah.
Eba fe ku.
Yeah.
Mamu ven yosi akeshi ne ba ipaketu idro.
Yeah.
De krama ni ma badumo shi da shi ni bi papa ni ibagme he ke ma. Mo femo bana ise na mo.
Yeah.
Wo wompa. Jomo wulu ken hale.
Yeah.
Na drole.
Yeah.
Na hale he wale.
Yeah.
No fair ne twiswo enine ashe no.
Yeah.
Mene gbine wo ba ni wa danish.
Yeah.
Ke ha isomo
Yeah.
ni ikesomo ma.
Yeah.
Ni wo ke mokokura hie so wo hie so.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wo ba no wa bile.
Yeah.
No komepe.
Yeah.
Mini ji etemon sane.
Yeah.
Mini no edomo.
Yeah.
Ni hani Ghana mamu fe joneke.
Yeah.
Ni hani Ghana mamu fe hineke.
Yeah.
Mini ji temo.
Yeah.
Mini ji sane.
Yeah.
Ni yose.
Yeah.
Chano mania.
Yeah.
Ombule kweli.
Well, perhaps we'll go back a bit in philosophy and then a bit in religion, a bit in history. And along the way, as I grew up, and I was, like I've introduced my niece here to you, I was born into, if you like, an intersection of tradition, leadership. For instance, my brother-in-law, Kufuor, beside my brother, the second assassin, he treated me like his son. But I was born 38. My sister, wife of Prempe, had her first child, the lady here, 43 or 44? 43. So I was about 5 years. And So she came around. The way the Asantini, then friend of the second, treated me was like son. So I saw it. But at the same time, on my mother's side, I had this uncle who had been trained in the old government training college, which became at Chimota. And he was determined that none of the children from our side, my mother's side, would be over-pampered or let whatever get into their head. So when I say move from Manchia to my mother's house, I would know that any misstep might occasion a whip and a cane. So that discipline came. And then my sister, the mother of this lady here, forced us so much into we were born Anglicans.
Igla, Demon Sunday, many catch all.
Yeah.
A honey was me,
Yeah.
Demon Sunday. Ni Oba Chon a cake beneno. Each on a shed, a champion, I guess $1 she Ojuba.
Yeah.
A Gino connected you.
Yeah.
Many honey Jim fair in early.
Yeah.
Hishiba.
Yeah.
Hishiba.
Yeah.
Hishiba.
Yeah.
Ketikume fame.
Yeah.
Lupe Banyani, Ikagan aye.
Yeah.
Minji.
Yeah.
Minji neke.
Yeah.
Minji nekemo.
Yeah.
Fake away.
Yeah.
Jawofe kume.
Yeah.
Jagan fe kume.
Yeah.
You wanna bulle, more bulle.
Yeah.
Bile amechedon.
Yeah.
Che. Me liame bidon.
Yeah.
Binya dumo agona.
Yeah.
Igbo iche kenye mayaya.
Yeah.
Mene sanefe ni kasemo.
Yeah.
Ke wo ba wo heshi ke ha unupai ke ha wo kusum.
Yeah.
Wala jekura.
Yeah.
Ike achosele ye manchemen awen.
Yeah.
Achosele ye kusuna.
Yeah.
Nye nai.
Yeah.
Mini ye kefio.
Yeah.
Mene min binye. Mini ye kefio. Noni nye nane mini ye kefio.
Yeah.
Wo min panye fai.
Yeah.
Neke none afi oti ehanye.
Yeah.
Ehani wo mama wo.
Yeah.
Ni kusuna ke chose wo.
Yeah.
Oke heshiba afita e.
Yeah.
Woni woke buwa gamefe ana.
Yeah.
Ni wo ya.
Yeah.
Oba shedenke.
Yeah.
Cha no nya.
Yeah.
Presidency, I was your honorary consul as well.
Yes,
That's
I
why I was
remember.
coming to you more
Yes, I
often.
remember.
That's right. We are very, very grateful. And I think I'm standing on behalf of His Royal Majesty and everybody to say it's been a wonderful experience.
That's
And
great day.
you can be sure, since we opened the doors to His Royal Majesty, the doors will remain open and he will be coming.
But before, we've got some refreshments here. The water was just welcome. So please.
I want to present
This one.
His Majesty as part of his August visit to his house.
His Excellency, Chairman Ibrahim, Akashi, Mene, Eshewa, Akaniga, and Jabba, walking in Nafia, again, you look for you, you get here. You can walk down, take a whistle. Chairman, your family will call
to eboloy kada frito aloy atomi ni ayene nunu niji eteno abola manche ega atofoche mene gbine nuchole egme wo gbe ni ke wo ebabie ne ni gbe kole ke gbe na no to ne ake boni mwene o Sunday fe Father's Day e ba chole ke gbe no ko ne ke ba slale na agbene ena egbe ne kelashna ko noni yo ne yo keleke mo ne kere ni no pepe woba no ko aba wo ba kuku fi onu wo yen.
His Royal Majesty King Teiko Tsuru II has great vision for the Ghana state. And so he has taken that opportunity to have a relationship with the corporate sector, the diplomatic corps, and so on, so that they will all help in driving his vision to its realization. It's also important that he gets to engage leaders of the nation to seek counsel from them. And so based on that, he's been yearning to meet former President Kufuor for some time now. Coincidentally, the ex-president has also been yearning for years to meet His Royal Majesty. Thankfully, a day or two before Father's Day, they have met. They have shared ideas. But as we speak now, the two of them are having closed-door meetings, and then we take it up from there. So in summary, the visit has been good. The fact that His Royal Majesty has come to see his father, to show him fatherly honor at a time of Father's Day. And the father has also provided counsel to his son at this time that he gets to the next level of his reign as the king of the Ghana state. That's in summary what we have seen today. My name is Lawrence Anyete Ajay, and I'm the head of business and investments at the office of the Mantse.
Wabi eba gasen beni ochuchu mahien yellow neji President Kufuor beni ebata mano eke gasen shwepla shi kaje beni ba e shisen no ne ba ne wakale shlamo e akpa fafio ni cheme trash na mesusui na meke dabi numo ne chuchu ko inga wo bibi kani ikawa asheshon ni edi nakambo shlamo ikano kwen fi ake gasen benene isheshon dowo asusui ni atogbeja no akeshin be kanaka wo bote Father's Day ami iwo be woko egbe kuni wo wetu no akeshin wo mba kuni wo baslale ni no jimene ni wo ba lele nga wo de kan gamanche ni di Kentucky Teiko Tsuru na me bote chumi ne le won wole ake e ba le more bullets ni ikwa klagan ni gan ba jo tun wo ni Ghana edo ni Ghana jo ye bi ami eni ana no ba na le won e tun ake manche bibi e no wo ni batagan no ele e papa ne le manche kede gbe kan bias wo noni Sunday ke wulale wo ye kuma o da se no shako wo he ake wo fu hunu ke gon ke jo ne ni wo badi idambu ami wo bi wala se kele bona fi bede ba hia we ko wanale iwo amo itwa mi le gbe fi aye ale
Sorry.